Bakugo wasn't stupid. He knew he'd have to have a good backstory to cover this up. He'd have to pin this in someone else, but whose quirk could burn like mine. My mind went to the burned freak of a villain Dabi. It'd be easy enough to pin this on that villain, especially with him being on the run. My lips twisted into a crooked dark grin as I held my hand to my face and set off an explosion, burning myself and laughing maniacally as my flesh burned, the pungent smell filling the air. Vision blurred as I ran through the park screaming, pretending to panic until I found a hero. The pro-hero Kamui Woods ran towards me and caught me as my body collapsed from this self-induced pain. Before my eyes closed, I managed to mutter the words, "Dabi." I fainted, but I knew my job was done. On next day, my eyes opened to see a formal, wrinkled face. Recovery girl stood over me. Her lips pouted. "Get off me, you old hag." "How rude." She snapped at me and turned to another figure behind him. "You really should teach that boy some manners." My parents were sat by my bed. My mother was asleep, her spiked head resting in my dad's shoulder. My dad just stared at me, a solemn look on his face and tears pouring down his face, as if breaking out of a trance. My dad stood up, waking my mum from her slumber, and ran towards me, wrapping me up in his arms. Mum almost mimicked his movements, and I ended up sandwiched in between my crying parents. "Get off me, you damn idiots." I felt my mum whack me across the head. "You're a damn idiot, we thought we'd lost you." What kinda idiot goes after a villain without a pro? My dad stepped in between us before I could say anything and looked at me with a sympathetic face. "You were trying to find her, weren't you? Don't worry, she's a strong girl." "I know. Now get out of my way." I pulled myself out of my bed and walked to the bathroom. I slammed the door behind me and caught my reflection in the mirror. Thankfully, the burns on my face were very minimal and would heal quite fast, but the ones on my arms and chest were gnarly and covered in stitches. My fingers traced the scars inside. She better appreciate everything I'm doing for her. Well, that doesn't matter. She will be mine no matter what she thinks. Thanks for watching my video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss anything I post.